Cody Rhodes is turning heel at this year's Mania, and by the end of this video, I will have hopefully given you, the viewer, enough information to where even you believe that this theory is gonna become a reality. Because that's all it is, it's just a theory, I'm just a dude on the internet, so you can believe every word I have to say. Plus, I'm wearing a Cody Rhodes shirt, so I'm clearly an expert on the topic. Cody's turning heel, oh yes, oh Cody's turning heel, I really think so. This theory of mine is something that started in comment sections on TikTok, and in early December, I started sharing it on social media. In full length, it was a 2-minute explanation of why I think this is gonna happen and how it's gonna play out, but when it came to shorts, the time restriction kinda screwed me. With shorts only being 60 seconds, the video was kind of out of context and just cut at a point where I simply said Cody was turning heel at Mania without explanation. When you don't always explain things to fellow wrestling fans, it can merit kind-hearted reactions like this fine fellow.
Again, buddy, you're extremely stupid. Why would they turn one of the biggest babyfaces heel?
I can meet this prepubescent incel halfway and admit, yeah, wasn't much of an explanation, so let's get into the explanation right now on the tube. From the very first moment that the Kevin and Cody feud started as we made our way into Saturday night's main event, I believed that this was never the end game for Cody. From day one, myself and plenty of other fans could tell that this feud was nothing more than just to get Cody to Mania as champion, where Kevin would inevitably face off with Randy. So if we know the direction that Kevin is going, where does that leave our champion Cody? This is where I started introducing my belief that Cody's Mania opponent is in fact going to be John Cena, but not just John Cena, I'm talking Super Cena. You see, they already announced back at War Games that John was going to be at Elimination Chamber, but I don't believe he's just gonna be at Elimination Chamber. I believe that John is going to be in the Elimination Chamber, and he gonna dog walk everybody. I'm talking full-blown golden shovel engaged. And this would ultimately set the stage for John to finally break Flair's all-time record as he makes his way riding off into the sunset. But do you really think Cody's gonna be okay with that? As they make their way towards Mania, Cody is gonna realize that his white meat babyface just ain't cutting it anymore, and in the middle of the match, Cody is going to have to turn heel to retain his championship. Now, though at the start of December, all of this was definitely a long shot, I can give you that, but at the time of posting this video, over this last weekend, Pro Wrestling Insider announced that currently, the main match being looked at for Mania is in fact Cena versus Rhodes. However, this is heavily dependent on whether or not WWE can get The Rock for Mania. But right now, with Dwayne's schedule of movie premieres and product endorsements and this, that, and the other thing, it's 100% looking like Dwayne may in fact not be available for Mania, which is going to give us Cena versus Rhodes. I mean, hell, even Dwayne's appearance at Bad Blood was gone on record as saying, we had no direction for this, it was just to have him on screen. Then who gives a shit? But whatever, I digress. Look, the heel writing has already started to be put on the wall for Cody. We all saw it at Saturday night's main event when Cody blatantly made the choice to cheat, because that's what he did, in order to retain his title. That's a heel move, dude. The choice Cody made in that match, to me, completely foreshadows that Cody is at a point now where he's willing to do anything and everything necessary to keep his title, which could ultimately be his first step towards the dark side. Cody as a heel will feed families for generations. Cody's dashing gimmick is still some of his best work to this day and is one of the biggest reasons as to why the WWE made him their Intercontinental Champion in his original run with the company. And once Cody left the company, he built his entire reputation not as a babyface, but as a heel. Cody's introduction to Ring of Honor against Jay Lethal was so good that it turned the crowd in the moment. They started off chanting, "Fuck you, Cody," and by the end of it, they were cheering for the man. Watch.
Resort to that. I did not expect that. Yeah, whoa. But come on. I do not get it. When the rubber hit the road, Cody decided to take the easy route out, it seems. And now he's basically mocking the Code of Honor now again. I can't see. That's unbelievable. I can't. After this company welcomes him into their ring. Whoa. No way, man. No, I'm not letting this happen.
Well, Steve Corino thinks of all of this. Look at this scene. Look at this scene here in New York City. That's what this was all about. That's what this guy wanted to do in this spot. He was right all along, Kevin. What do you mean, Steve? He was right all along.
Now, if that moment isn't enough to make you a fan of heel Cody, check out one of my personal favorite moments of his from Impact.
Impact is no longer going to pimp out the Rhodes name on its terms. They're going to do it on mine. Listen, what's your name?
Casey Quinn.
Okay, how about it for Casey, right? Listen, here's $45. It's $20 more than they were going to pay you.
Hell, let's be honest, the entire beef with Roman didn't start in WWE. That shit started with a tweet while Cody was a heel champion over in Ring of Honor because he was making that many waves in pro wrestling.
I'm sorry. It's hot. It's hot.
Is it?
It's hot, folks. Oh, but I was filled with joy. I was jubilant. I wanted to see each and every one of you. I wanted to talk to each and every one of you, but there was a tweet earlier today that got under my skin. And I'm sure I am not allowed to say his name, but I will read the tweet. Actually, the most important part is simple. A certain superstar decided to say, #walk over talk. Man, for so long, I thought that tactical vest was just covering up his pot belly. I thought that tactical vest was just covering up failed drug tests. It was covering up something much worse. It was covering up envy. Envy. Because this isn't an indie. This is a club. That's right. Each and every one of you were Bullet Club. So now is that time of the night when I'd like to show my gratitude towards you. I have the same thing to say to that certain superstar that I'm going to say now, and it's quite simple. Kiss the ring.
One, it's gonna give an entirely new and fresh feel to the title reign, which a lot of people are starting to feel like the babyface reign is getting boring. And two, it gives an entirely new dynamic to when Roman and Cody inevitably face off for their third installment. With Roman being the babyface and Cody being the heel this time around, Roman will 100% be able to stand in the middle of that ring, stare Cody in the eyes and tell him, "I told you so." Roman told him about the weight of the responsibility of being champion. Cody crumbles under it and becomes the exact person he always stood against. It's gonna be beautiful when that heel turn happens, huh? But now I turn it over to you, the viewers. It's your turn to play Fantasy Booker and let me know whatever crazy angles you come up with as we work our way into Mania season. I can't wait to see what y'all come up with so we can talk about it, but until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you soon.